New Year's Day 2023 began with a bang at Miami's Bayside marketplace, but it wasn't the celebratory kind. A group of rowdy teenagers decided to kick off the year by setting off fireworks right in the middle of a bustling marketplace, sparking panic and confusion among the shoppers. The loud explosions were mistaken for gunshots, leading to a massive police response. Over 60 squad cars rushed to the scene, their sirens piercing the air, as authorities braced for an active shooter situation. The reality, however, was far less sinister. The culprits were not hardened criminals, but four mischievous teenagers. These teens were swiftly apprehended, their prank ending in arrests and a slew of charges, including burglary, grand theft, battery, and resisting an officer. But the chaos didn't end there, as the incident sparked a wildfire of speculation online. As footage of the incident circulated online, netizens began to zoom in on a particular detail. A shadowy figure, seemingly towering over others, caught the attention of armchair detectives and conspiracy buffs alike. The figure was dubbed as an 8 to 10 feet tall shadow alien, a phrase that quickly trended on social media platforms. Theories flew faster than a UFO at warp speed. Was it a visitor from another galaxy, an interdimensional being, or perhaps a secret government experiment gone awry? The speculation was as rampant as it was varied, with each interpretation more outlandish than the last. The power of the internet to spread information and misinformation was on full display. Social media channels, forums, and even video platforms like the Cryptic Mystic Vault channel were abuzz with discussions on the rumored extraterrestrial presence. The incident at Bayside Marketplace had birthed a conspiracy theory that, in the absence of concrete evidence, was fueled more by imagination and less by fact. As the conspiracy theories flourished, Miami Police Department felt compelled to intervene. The boys in blue, who had been there on the ground, were quick to debunk the alien theory. Their response was swift and clear. No aliens, no extraterrestrial activities, they affirmed. What had been seen and shared was not evidence of an otherworldly encounter, but simply the shadow of a person walking. This shadow, which had been magnified and distorted in the chaos, had been misconstrued as an 8 to 10 foot tall creature. The police maintained that the heavy presence and response were in direct relation to the large group of unruly teenagers who were causing havoc. Their disruptive actions had resulted in 4 arrests, with charges ranging from burglary and grand theft to battery and resisting an officer. The police's explanation aimed to counter the wild speculation and restore a sense of order. Yet despite their best efforts, their words fell on skeptical ears. As often happens in the age of social media, the truth struggled to outpace the rumors. But the police's explanation did little to quell the growing frenzy online. In the age of social media, misinformation can spread like wildfire. An incident involving fireworks and a group of teenagers at the Bayside Marketplace in Miami quickly spiraled into tales of 8 to 10 foot tall shadow aliens causing havoc. This narrative was fueled by the rapid sharing of videos and posts, zoomed-in footage, and speculative comments. Imagine the scene: a sudden commotion at your local mall, a large police presence, and then a shadowy figure caught on camera. It's easy to see how the story can take on a life of its own. The power of suggestion, coupled with the thrill of the unknown, can turn a shadow into an alien in the blink of an eye. Yet, it was not a creature from outer space, but a group of teenagers that caused the chaos. The Miami Police Department confirmed this fact, debunking the alien theory and explaining that the shadowy figure was merely a person walking. The 4 teenagers involved faced charges including burglary, grand theft, battery, and resisting an officer. It's a stark reminder of how quickly misinformation can spread and transform a situation. The power of social media to amplify speculation and create mass hysteria is a modern challenge we all face. It's a fascinating yet cautionary tale of how quickly a simple event can be blown out of proportion and become a worldwide sensation. As the dust settled, we were left with more than just a story about unruly teenagers. The Bayside Marketplace incident became a part of a larger narrative, a narrative fueled by our collective fascination with the unknown and the unexplainable. It's an age-old fascination, one that has been amplified in the digital era, where information and and misinformation spreads like wildfire. The rumors of 8 to 10-foot shadow aliens at a Miami mall tapped into this fascination. It was a spark that ignited the tinderbox of speculation and conspiracy theories that are always ready to explode on social media platforms. The incident became a part of the larger narrative of UFO sightings and encounters with extraterrestrial beings. A narrative that stretches back decades, filled with tales of mysterious lights in the sky, strange creatures, and alleged government cover-ups. But as we've seen, the reality of the Bayside Marketplace incident was far more mundane. It was not an encounter with the unknown, but rather the all-too-familiar issue of teenage vandalism and disruption. But that didn't stop the spread of the alien theory. Why? Because the allure of the unknown is powerful. It captivates us. It leads us down rabbit holes of speculation and wonder. At the end of the day, the truth is often more mundane than fiction, but the allure of the unknown continues to captivate us, leading us down rabbit holes of speculation and wonder.